Okay, taking notes. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch what's up. Is it? Can everyone see this? All right. Is everything good? Okay. Let's get started. Ooh, crispy quick scopes. Crispy quick scopes. Crispy. Okay, this is dangerous. This is super dangerous. What we're doing right here. So, I appreciate DPSing on Ana as much as the next guy, but it is really important that you don't force your Mercy to use her res here, like right off the bat, if you can help it. And that could easily happen because we're basically... I think you know that this is a Hanzo. This is not a target that you can challenge from this range. You have to shoot him 3 times to kill him, and he has to shoot you 1 time. The ego kicked in, 100%. I see that. But yeah, it's not a... if this Hanzo hits a shot here, hits a good shot, gets a little lucky, whatever the case may be, you could literally just die, force your Mercy to res here. It would have been really bad. Not to mention, honestly, if you die and this Mercy tries to res, this Sombra could hack the Mercy. And yeah, the fight's basically over because your ego kicked in, basically. That could easily happen. I think it's a lot better for you as Ana to take DPS shots on targets that are not necessarily actively dueling you. Especially targets that can't kill you instantly, with like this Hanzo. Yeah. It's just way too easy to die here, basically. Way too easy to die. What the hell? Okay. Sure. Nice nade, kind of from downtown, a little downtown action. I think it's fine. Especially with the Sombra dead, like you can afford to use nades pretty liberally against their composition because you're not going to be under threat. Like if this person's still alive, sometimes you want to be a little bit more reserved with your nade, but really, like when they're playing this, it's not like you're going to need nade out of nowhere, right? So you can be a little bit more liberal. I would say that you're mainly trying to of course, you know, nade like squishies if you can, but if the Ryan's out of position, nading him is fine as well. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, your mechanics are fine. I mean, they're really good. You're disciplined with your heals. You're quick scoping really well. Nothing about your consistency is at fault here. I will say, like, once again, though, like, this position that you're taking here is so risky. It's so risky. We're playing directly in line of sight of this Hanzo, like, multiple times, over and over again. And we just don't need to do it. You need to be here. It's far better to play here. This is Vey here. Here. Yeah. You can, because you can still heal your Ryan from this angle. You can still have your cooldowns to deny any flanks from here. It's a lot better here than peeking this. Because, like, think about it this way. Like, if you're here, like, the Hanzo could definitely still flank, right? If the Hanzo comes through hotel and he's like, oh, I'm going to kill you. You interacting with the person that is right here, with nade, with sleep, is way better than you interacting with the person that's all the way over here, just taking free pot shots at you over and over again. Like, because you basically could have died like 5 times already. Mad Shoe, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? What's up? Chat, we're almost at 2,400 followers. I feel like we just got to 2K. We're grinding it up. That's a good nade. It's a really good nade. Unfortunate lamp. Okay, we just want to leave here. Just completely leave. Healing our Hanzo's good. I like how you left. Nice sleep. I would have probably just let that Ryan sleep instead of using nade on him, but it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, let's see. Would he have slept long enough for your Ryan to get back? Let me see this. He probably would have woken up right then. But yeah, like, this nade is not something that you can confirm a kill on or follow up with, so I think it would have been better to conserve it. The idea here is that you're conserving cooldowns for your inevitable retake. That's the idea anyway. I mean, the streams are great. It's the type you can just have on in the background even if you aren't watching. Sheesh. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Damn. Y'all probably could have recontested this, but your Ryan got mad distracted here. Yeah, okay. This is such a troll. So, like, y'all, you could have definitely recontested here if your Ryan just pushed the point, but y'all got mad distracted by the Sombra. This Sombra basically just carried this point. That's what I was thinking in game. Like, bro, touch. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta yell at him though. Like, at the very least, you gotta yell at him. Ryan, go fucking touch the point. No, I'm just kidding. Just say, right, let's touch. Let's recontest. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Something like that. This Sombra is not a job for your Ryan to deal with. Like, why the fuck is he doing that? And then, okay, if the enemy capped the point here, this is not the play. This is not the play to go in. You hold this choke. You don't fight here. The fight, like, their spawn is literally gonna be right here. So, you know. I'll tell you something though. Like, Rhines do this shit even fucking in like Masters. Like Rhines will keep doing this shit. They always do this shit. It's not really like a. Yeah, it is what it is. Rhines just do this shit. Thank God he got slept instead of balls of wall going in. Yeah, honestly, that sleep saved his life. But he's still going in. What is he doing? Oh my God, dude. These fucking Rhine players, chat. I can't take it, dude. I'm sorry. I respect you, Rhine players, but I hate you so much. Rhine, do that shit. Source, I'm often that Rhine. Like, I know how everyone loves Rhines, but holy shit, man. The amount of times I've had games where it's like a Rhine mirror ego duel. You know how Rhines will, like, they'll play Rhine only against each other. They'll lock Rhine, and it's like my entire job is to outdiff their Rhine. And then I either have a Rhine that, like, just keeps losing to the enemy Rhine over and over and over again, like getting us all shattered. Or I have a Rhine that will go do the most troll shit imaginable. He's flanking with Shatter. He's doing some weird off-the-wall shit to try to get the one-up on the enemy Rhine, like at all costs. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, dude, I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. Maybe I just don't understand. I'm like, I play like every tank but Rhine. Like, I just don't play Rhine. So maybe I'm biased, but Jesus Christ. Okay, so you almost have Nano Blade here. Y'all just keep backing. Ryan, Widow, and Genji, biggest Eagle duels. You should see my main. I don't want to look at someone's toes 90% of the game. I'm the opposite. Ryan is the only tank you play. Unlucky. Okay, y'all almost have Nano Blade here, which is a good one. A good one. I hope you're communicating somewhat with your Genji, if it's possible. It's a good idea to communicate if y'all plan to combo. Wait, what the hell? What just hit you? Oh, you're queued with the Genji. Oh, thank the fucking Lord. Nice. But wait, what the hell just hit you? You just took an arrow. What? Bro, no fucking way. Dude, no way you take a storm arrow through the window. Chat, look at this fucking shit, man. Look at this Hanzo's point of view, man. If that hit you in the head, wouldn't you have died? Dude, he literally... There's no way. Bro. Dude, you almost literally die. You literally almost died. If you die to that shit, like, that's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's fucking crazy. You almost died to a storm arrow through the immort. It's fucking wild. Okay, anyways. Y'all probably could just Nano Blade this fight. W combo, though? I mean, I guess. There's no way that Hanzo was aiming for that shit. Oh, no. Could you have gotten out of this? I don't know. That was a pretty good dragon, to be honest. So, something about your positioning here, though, is like kind of as usual. This positioning is not really that good. Especially after the enemy used this wall, right? You're not gonna really want to push up there. You're gonna want to give space. So, like, you as an Ana, I would like to see you play a lot more adjacent to your team. So, like, instead of here, I want to see you play here, and you can peek them. And then when your team is up here, you play this corner, and you can peek them from the corner. Like, I want you to play a little bit more positional. Like, think about if you're here. Like, you don't want to ever put yourself in a situation where a Hanzo can swing out here and actually just kill you. If you're playing corners, you have a lot more control over what you're peeking, what you're not, and you can still do your job. Like, and you also have cover to play around when you're reloading and stuff. Yazin's little brother. Are you a farm main, Yazin's little brother? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Does dragon damage work through window? I don't believe so. I might be trolling, though, on that one. I don't think so. I thought it was a set damage. I don't think it can be damage altered. No, I don't think so. I think the arrow itself, because it shoots an actual projectile, gets. Of course, you're a farm main. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, yeah. You, like, because if you were positioned a little bit safer here, this wouldn't have possibly been able to happen. You know, playing around this corner instead of just kind of playing out in the middle of the open of the street. And it's really, really bad that you died here. Primarily because your combo is how you plan to win this fight, right? Yeah. So, like, yeah. You don't have the combo anymore to win the fight. So, your Genji blades without you. Your Genji still pops. Thank God for that. GM2 on far Echo. Sheesh. No, that's not Yazin's little brother. That's Yazin. That's Yazin himself. Sheesh. Good shit, though. I nano Ryan a lot because he's always low. Still, who cares about that? Who cares about nanoing Rhines? Just go for the nano blade combo every time. It's gonna win, especially if y'all are duoed. Sacrifice your Rhine for the greater good. Sacrifice your Rhine for the greater good, basically. Your Genji just solo bladed with no nano and killed everybody. Your Q with Kiriko too. Yeah, it's best to like have your Kiriko enable your Rhines engages where your Rhine is full HP, comes around the corner, gets rushed and potentially Suzu'd, and then you nano blade. So that those are the two combos that you go for if this is your trio. It has to be though, you have to the goal though is to be rushing before your Rhine is low or has taken damage. It's like you're starting off the fight with the rush. Nanoing base Genji is also very good. Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend on the Genji, of course, but it can be. It's not really that good against characters that have a lot of mobility, but it can be good against, you know, your traditional good matchups. Bro, can someone enlighten me like I'd Rhine good? Can someone enlighten me? Is Rhine good? So Yazid, I actually, this is a controversial point. I always say it. I think Rhine is one of the worst tanks in the game. I don't think he's that good. I think a lot of players, what Rhine is good at is punishing bad players' positioning and mistakes, which is going to happen. The lower in rank you are, the better and better Rhine's going to be. But there's a reason why Rhine is just not that good in top 500. It's because like people just ignore him. Like he can't do shit about a Pharah. He can't do shit about a Widow. He can't do shit about a Hanzo. He can't do shit about a Tracer. He can't do shit about anything. He can't punish a Kiriko. Like he's not good at anything. But he's good at people when people play directly into him, like in a brawl, or when people make mistakes. Rhine can destroy them, and that's kind of what you see a lot. So yeah. Yeah, this is a L fight. L fight, yeah. I was like, y'all got EMP'd into, but kind of once again here. Remember we talked about the positioning thing? Like you're once again in the middle, right? I want to see you play these corners more. There's no harm in playing this corner. You can peek out to heal and nade or whatever you want to do, and then peek back to cover. I don't want to see you playing in the open of anywhere. And we've seen this multiple times. Like, you know, like if we go on first, right? Give yourself some cover to play around. Typically this gives you the cover of this building, you know, and back through the choke, you have the cover if you need to back up. If we go to this corner right here, you can play this corner. Like if your team is right here and the enemy team's here, you can play this corner. Still healing your team without directly peeking the enemy team unless you deliberately want to. And the exact same thing happens over here, where we can play this corner for cover. Peek our team for heals, go for a nade if we need to. But you're only, like, at any moment, you can go behind cover. It seems that, because, Jay, I'm going to be honest with you, your mechanical skill, to me, looks above your rank. Like I've VOD reviewed a lot of Anas, and most of the time, they're not disciplined with their heals. They're not disciplined with their mechanical skill. It's all over the place. It seems that you know, like, your good mechanics and your game sense seems good so far, but to me, what's holding you back is your positioning big time. You're playing really, really liberally with your positions. Can you tell that I'm a Tracer main? Yeah, I can. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Yeah, I know Ryan is fucking terrible, but I've seen a good amount more of him since his buffs, to be honest. IDK about any other GM players, but, like, right now the most prevalent takes are Ball and Diva. I mean, yeah, I would say Ball and Diva are probably two of the stronger tanks. Higher skill cap. I'm gonna be honest, Yazin's little brother. I think that people just want to play Ryan. Like, they just want to fucking play Ryan. Like, I don't think that people care how good he is. I think people are just forcing him because they just want to play him. I think that's what it is. I roll Master's Lobby as a Tracer and I get shit on in Diamond as Ana because you're positioning. Yeah, makes sense.
I need a healing.
I don't really think that Nano was necessary, but I mean, I'll say it definitely wasn't necessary. You could have just used the nade instead, same concept. But on the flip side, yeah, it just wasn't necessary. It is what it is. I mean, you'll still get Nano before your Genji gets Blade though, so it's okay. Yeah, like, it's like even here, like, it's fine. This is a little fine, but like just get in the habit of playing every corner you possibly can. The idea is, like, at a moment's notice, if anything happens on ults, pressures, you take damage, whatever, you can de-peek instantly. You don't want to have to, like, run through the open, use a nade on yourself to get out of every bad situation that comes across. You know, you want to be able to be close to this cover. So yeah, it's just that's what all I'm seeing. It's just primarily position so far. Campazzo Joe? I don't know. Joe, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry. Well, if I'm being honest, a good Ryan Lucio on Coliseum sometimes slaps. Have you heard of the L analogy by A10? Sort of like the sides of L where you take cover and long sides where you peek. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think A10 did a good job at explaining that concept, but that's nothing new. That's kind of just, you know, how you're just supposed to play Overwatch. It pretty much is. Just play your corners. Play your corners, play your cover, play natural cover, position well. This has always been a fundamental of it. It means Mad Dog Joe. Oh, sheesh. Okay. All right, Mad Dog. A10 Warthog? Goes Burr. I'm also a Winston and Ballman. Winston and Ballman. Interesting. Okay, rest in peace, your Ryan. I mean, you weren't saving that, Ryan. There's no saving. There's no saving that, Ryan. Is that a fat nade? I think that was a fat freaking nade. It was a fat nade. It was a fat nade. The only problem with a nade like that, I think it's a decent defensive nade, but the problem here is you would like it if your Genji could go in here, right? And he can't because he just dashed back and we got a huge nade. So, like, going for aggressive nades, it's better if you're on your duo's timing a little bit more. I understand, like, it's okay as a defensive nade, but it's better to, like, have your DPS in position, nade aggressively, and then your DPS could potentially follow it up. You're dead, brother. You're dead, brother. Really dead. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, most of the time you're playing way too with your team. Like, way too with your team. Like I said, if your team's here, you should be much further away. Like, either hugging the corner or hugging another corner back this way. Like, really, really, really far. Really, really, really far. Yeah, anyways. I think I'm probably going to be repeating myself throughout the most of this. It's primarily your positioning, Jay. I see that's the biggest weak point. If you get your positioning in order, then you'll be able to compete with Masters lobbies easily. Why doesn't she go height? She's most likely to be uncontested. I think height is actually a pretty good idea. I think height's fine. Like, you could have played up here too. This window up here. I think it's okay. Reaper could be a little bit annoying if he teleports up there aggressively, but yeah, I definitely think you could play height. I definitely think you could play height. He's right. I can understand why he felt like he's never had a chance to reposition there, but Because every time he's walked up, it's been like an active, ongoing fight. But even like without playing height, like you just need to really play your angles a lot better. We're putting ourselves in a situation where we can get killed by a lot of ultimates and cooldowns that we just don't have to be killed by. Go later in the VOD and watch one more fight. Okay, let's do it. We're speeding along. We're backing up. We're backing up to this fight. How does this fight go wrong? Nightblade, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. I like how y'all are trioed and you're making your DPS duo partner play with Ana Kiriko. Y'all are trolling. Hello, Knight. Go past when we cap. Okay. You're trolling your boy Crystal over here. I'll tell you. Or Crystal's trolling y'all. Bro, what is happening? You said go past after y'all cap? Okay, y'all have a cap. VCR is a fucking Mercy main? What are y'all, bro? Communicate with your trios. Talk. Hey, can you go Mercy? Hey, I'm gonna go far. Hey, let's do this. Let's do that. What the fuck are y'all doing? Come on. Like, I gotta be a communication coach. So, coach social skills. Y'all gotta be. You can't be afraid to communicate with your partners. It's okay if someone doesn't want to go something, but communicate it. Like, hey, can you go Mercy? Oh, I don't really want to go Mercy. Okay, I won't go far. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, now we go far. Nice. That's good. And absolutely slamming? No, that's okay. I know it's definitely possible, especially if you're really good about playing around natural covers. Honestly, like, if they gave Pharah more movement abilities, like, imagine if they gave Pharah, like, no flight and 3 concussions. She could actually still be played. Imagine just 3 concussions in the queue and a grounded Pharah. Or you could, like, float, but that's it. Good comms in Overwatch anymore? No, Knight. These guys are trioed. That's why I'm roasting them, because they're in a trio together. They're friends. Did you discover ways so many people is stuck in one rank even if they win 20 and lose 5? I haven't really seen that many examples of what you're talking about. I don't really think that that's actually true. No one has shown me. If anyone shows me, show me your thing where you've won 20 and lost 5 and you haven't ranked up at all, or haven't ranked up past your rank. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all, bro. I'd be a ping pong ball. Hey coach, I'm having a full rank reset so I don't comp tilt. Hey, sometimes you gotta take that break, man. Sometimes you gotta take that break. Okay, what ults y'all have here? Y'all have nano. Y'all can nano rush. Oh no. All right, your Genji got sauced on. Unlucky. It happens. Honestly though, like, y'all should have rushed like ages ago. Like, this is a situation where the rush should have happened like the second this cart has turned the corner and you're in line of sight. This rush should have gone like here. Like, the rush should be out basically. You've had so many proofs of that. Many of your friends sent you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't believe it. Until I see it, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I feel like a lot of people, they might be hiding some of their losses. Like, they would legitimately have to be having like an 80% win rate and not climbing. I just don't believe it. Yeah, and Mord out too, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can't control what your Kiriko does, but the rush should have been here yesterday. Okay. What are we saving? Okay, whatever. I guess you didn't think the fight was winnable? Whatever. I'll ask them to send it to me. Okay, yeah. If you can show me that actually happening, then I'm interested. Hanzo was insane. IDK how we lost. Did y'all just get held at second? Well, y'all almost have Nano Blade here. No, do y'all get held at second or third? Y'all get held at second. What the heck? Okay, we rush. No. What are we nanoing our Rhine for? No. Y'all should Nano Blade. Y'all should Nano Blade. You should Nano Blade. 10,000% Nano Blade. Using Nano here is pretty poor because you have a combo that is like a team fight winning combo by itself. They have no defensive ultimates. Y'all should definitely play for it. Definitely play for it. I understand that you want to nano your Rhine to create this momentum, but there's no guarantee that he's going to do it. So just let him die and just Nano Blade. I mean, honestly, at this point, like if your Rhine's just going to feed and die here, you should just take the reset. You shouldn't nano him here, no. You should play for Nano Blade. Nano Blade's much more guaranteed. Now, if your Rhine already got a pick, if the fight is looking winnable, if like even in spite of this, like honestly, let the Rhine die. Like y'all baited out Coom, you baited out Immortality Field. It's still just way better to just Nano Blade. Way better. Suzu plus Immort can be cringe to play against. Agreed. Because yeah, your Genji is blading dry here. He actually gets a kill at least. But the problem is like a Genji's just gonna die to a Torp turret without Nano. Yeah. What did I fucking say? What did I say? What did I fucking say? Yeah. Yep. I mean, you're basically in like 1-fight territory here, maybe 2-fight territory, but yeah. He always wants Nano Blade. Like I understand if, like I get it if you've Nano Bladed a Genji multiple times and they do nothing with it, but this is like your trio partner that has already shown that he can blade well even without Nano. So like just Nano Blade him. Just Nano Blade him. Ay. Yeah, because look at what we're doing now. We're going into last fight. We probably will get 1 fight left, and we don't have any ults except for this shatter, and no ults. It's none. We really lost once. I mean, y'all could have won that fight with Nano Blade, sure. That doesn't mean you would have won the game. I didn't want. You told me to skip all this stuff, but there's 100% like at least a ton of fights that y'all could have won before this. Like definitely. There's no reason that y'all have so little time here. Y'all just got held on first fight way too long. Way too long. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm curious about what happens in this last fight. I mean, y'all have no ultimates, so y'all probably just gonna lose because you have no ultimates. Okay, y'all baited out Immort with the nade and oh yeah, that's Yup. Look at all these fucking ults. If your Genji goes dry, he is going to die. Actually, that's a good. Don't cringe for mercy, please. Hey, that sounds like a skill issue, my guy. Okay. Unlucky.